love. It inspires us, breaks us, and shapes the stories we never forget. Anime has given us some of the most breathtaking romances ever put to screen. Tales of fate, distance, magic, and devotion that transcend time and space. Today we journey through worlds where hearts collide, destinies intertwine, and every moment feels like forever. This is the ultimate countdown of the top 10 greatest anime romance movies. Coming in at number 10. Enter the Forest of Fireflies. A quiet forest glowing with fireflies becomes the stage for one of anime's most fragile romances. When Hotaru, a curious young girl, gets lost among the trees, she is saved by Gin, a mysterious boy raised by spirits. From that day, they share summers together, building a bond that deepens with time. Yet a heartbreaking truth overshadows every moment. They can never touch. If Gin comes into contact with a human, he will vanish forever. As Hotaru grows older, her love for him becomes undeniable, and their longing intensifies with each passing year. Every smile, every laugh, every stolen glance carries the weight of a love that cannot survive the physical world. Hotarubi no Mori reminds us that even love destined to fade can burn brightly in memory forever. At number 9, we open the pages of a gentle Ghibli tale. 14-year-old Shizuku is a dreamer, a lover of books, and a little unsure of her place in the world. One day, she notices something peculiar. All the books she borrows from the library have been checked out before by the same boy, Seiji. When she finally meets him, he is ambitious, passionate, and determined to pursue his dream of becoming a violin maker. At first, his confidence annoys her, but over time, Shizuku realizes he is inspiring her to discover her own path. Their relationship blossoms from irritation to admiration, and then into the gentle beginnings of love. With breathtaking Ghibli charm, Whisper of the Heart shows how young romance can ignite our creativity and help us find who we are meant to become. Sometimes, love doesn't just change your heart, it gives you the courage to chase your dreams. Number 8. Time itself can't stop this story. Makoto, an ordinary high school girl, suddenly gains the extraordinary ability to leap through time. At first, she uses her power in playful, selfish ways, avoiding embarrassing situations, fixing test scores, even dodging awkward love confessions. But she soon learns that her choices ripple through the lives of others in ways she could never predict. As the leaps run out, Makoto discovers the truth about her best friend Chiaki, who hides secrets of his own. Their bond, once casual and carefree, becomes tangled in the weight of time itself. In her struggle to hold on to him, Makoto learns that every second counts, and that love, no matter how fleeting, can change everything. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time blends sci-fi wonder with emotional depth, reminding us that even with the power to rewrite time, we cannot escape our hearts. 7th on our list. Believe it, even ninjas fall in love. After years of battles, victories, and sacrifices, Naruto Uzumaki faces his greatest challenge yet: love. In this long-awaited story, Hinata's devotion to Naruto finally comes to light. Together, they set out on a dangerous mission to rescue her kidnapped sister, putting everything on the line. For fans, this film was more than action. It was closure. Hinata's quiet affection, shown since the earliest days of the series, finally blossoms into mutual love. Naruto realizes that his true strength doesn't just come from within, it comes from the bonds he shares. With explosive battles, dazzling ninjutsu, and a heartfelt confession, the last Naruto the movie stands as proof that even the greatest heroes long for someone to stand by their side. It's the romance that fans waited over a decade to see, and it was worth every second. Number 6 drifts in, as softly as falling cherry blossoms. Told in 3 delicate chapters, this Makoto Shinkai film captures the quiet ache of distance and longing. Takaki and Akari meet as children and form an unshakable bond. But life, as it often does, pulls them apart. Letters are exchanged, promises made, and trains boarded. But the distance only grows. Through the years, they enter new relationships, yet neither can escape the shadow of that first love. The title, 5 centimeters per second, reflects the speed of falling petals. a metaphor for how people drift away from each other slowly, yet inevitably. With stunning visuals and heart-wrenching realism, this film is less about resolution and more about reflection, the lingering emotions of a love that never truly fades, even when time forces it into memory. It is not just a romance, it is poetry in motion. At 5, we dive headfirst into a kaleidoscope of love. One night, one city, one unforgettable journey. A young woman known only as the Girl embarks on a surreal adventure through Kyoto's nightlife, filled with bizarre characters, endless parties, and whimsical mischief. Yet, no matter where she wanders, she keeps running into her awkward senpai, who secretly adores her. His comical attempts to cross her path again and again form the heart of this unconventional rom-com. Director Masaki Yuasa's unique animation style brings the story to life in a dazzling, psychedelic swirl of colors and chaos. But beneath the madness lies something timeless, a story about a boy who can't quite find the courage to say what's in his heart, and a girl who can't quite be caught. The Night is Short, Walk On Girl is romance at its most unpredictable, a love story disguised as a dream. 4th place, Where Rain Speaks Louder Than Words. Makoto Shinkai crafts a quiet, meditative masterpiece set in a lush Tokyo garden. A 15-year-old boy, Takao, dreams of becoming a shoemaker. A 27-year-old woman, Yukino, escapes to the same garden to avoid her own troubles. They meet by chance on rainy mornings, bound by silence more than speech. Slowly, they open up, sharing fragments of themselves in stolen moments. Their connection defies social boundaries, and while society might judge, the film treats their bond with tender restraint. Dialogue is sparse, leaving the visuals, raindrops, footsteps, shy glances, to speak volumes. Their love is one of longing, impermanence, and quiet beauty. The Garden of Words shows that sometimes the most profound connections are not defined by years or labels, but by the solace two souls find in each other, even if only for a season. Taking the 3rd spot, Love in its simplest, purest form. Rihito, a reserved honor student, has never stood out. Hikaru, a lively guitarist, shines with carefree charm. When the two are paired for a school performance, their differences collide, and slowly, affection blooms. What begins as nervous conversations and quiet rehearsals grows into something tender and true. But high school love is never simple. They face social stigma, doubts, and the anxiety of opening themselves up to someone new. Yet through the struggles, their bond deepens, proving that love between opposites can create perfect harmony. Doukyuusei doesn't rely on spectacle or fantasy. It thrives on honesty, intimacy, and the awkward beauty of first love. In every glance and every hesitation, the film captures what it feels like to fall for someone for the very first time. Runner-up, number 2, Where Magic Meets the Heart. When Sophie, a humble shopgirl, is cursed into the body of an old woman, her world changes forever. Seeking answers, she enters the enchanted moving castle of Howl, a vain, flamboyant wizard with secrets of his own. At first, Sophie is only a caretaker, but as time passes, she sees beyond Howl's vanity, into the wounded soul within. Their romance grows not through grand gestures, but through quiet moments, shared glances, acts of courage, and unspoken trust. In return, Howl discovers that Sophie's strength and compassion are what make her truly beautiful. Studio Ghibli crafts a fairy tale where love is not about perfection, but about acceptance. Howl's Moving Castle is more than a fantasy. It's a reminder that even in a world of magic, the greatest power is love. And finally, number 1, the story that captured the world. Taki, a boy in the city. Zubuha, a girl in the countryside. Two strangers who wake up to find themselves living each other's lives. What begins as confusion turns into connection as they learn to leave notes, solve problems, and see the world through each other's eyes. But just as they begin to long for more, fate delivers a devastating twist. Time itself threatens to separate them forever. What follows is a desperate race against memory, destiny, and the fragile thread that binds them together. With breathtaking animation and an unforgettable soundtrack, Your Name became a global phenomenon, resonating with millions. It is a story of longing, distance, and the red string of fate, reminding us that true love is not just about finding someone, but about finding them against all odds. From rain-soaked gardens to castles that move, from fleeting summer fireflies to the red string of fate itself, these are the love stories that remind us why anime touches the soul. Which of these romances captured your heart the most? And which one will you watch next? Let us know in the comments. This has been Big Brain Anime, where stories live forever. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep feeling, and keep watching.